What if I told you that John Blackthorne's most important discovery was never revealed, hiding a truth that could rewrite the history we thought we knew? Today we're exploring the real history of John Blackthorne, but with a twist. We'll uncover how he became a legendary explorer and what life was like on his journeys. But there's more. We've found something surprising about him that's not in the history books. Stick around till the end, because we're going to share an exclusive piece of evidence that will only reveal in the final moments, which will leave you seeing his story in a whole new light. Just when you thought you knew everything about the explorers of the past, there comes a twist that might just blow your mind. Ever heard of William Adams? He's not just another name from history. In fact, his incredible journey inspired the legendary character John Blackthorne in the epic story Shogun. Who was William Adams? Picture this: an ordinary sailor from England, born in 1564, who became the first Englishman to land in Japan. But Adams didn't just stop there. His life took a plot twist that sounds straight out of a movie. Surviving a perilous journey across the unknown seas, Adams reached Japan in 1600 aboard a Dutch ship. In Japan, instead of facing hostility, Adams won the favor of Tokugawa Ieyasu, the powerful shogun who unified Japan. Why? Adams had skills that were invaluable. He was a master navigator and shipbuilder. His unique blend of expertise and timing led Adams to not only advising the shogun, but becoming a key figure in Japanese politics. He was granted estates. He became a samurai. Yes, a Westerner turned samurai. This transformation from a humble sailor to a respected samurai was so fascinating that it inspired the character of John Blackthorne. Blackthorne's adventures mirror Adams' real-life escapades, navigating uncharted territories, forming bonds with powerful leaders, and embracing a completely different culture. William Adams's story isn't just a tale of survival, it's a tale of cultural exchange and respect, elements that are central to the thrilling narrative of Shogun. His life reminds us that the boundaries between worlds can be fascinating. Now, with new evidence coming to light, the full extent of Blackthorne's influence and discoveries is just waiting to be revealed. Stick around as we uncover the secrets and stories that could rewrite history. William Adams made several hidden discoveries and had secrets that are less well known, but incredibly fascinating. While navigating perilous routes, Adams introduced techniques and tools that were ahead of his time. These contributions significantly improved the safety and efficiency of subsequent sea voyages. Much like Blackthorne's innovative strategies depicted in Shogun, Adams's role as a mediator between Japan and the Western world was monumental. He helped forge relationships that were crucial for trade and political alliances. His secret negotiations mirrored Blackthorne's diplomatic endeavors in Shogun, where he navigated the complex and political landscapes of feudal Japan. Unlike many of his fellows, Adams embraced Japanese culture, learning the language and customs, which was rare for a Westerner during that era. This deep integration helped him uncover insights about Japanese shipbuilding and naval tactics, secrets that he passed on to his home country. This mirrors Blackthorne's journey in Shogun, where he becomes deeply integrated into the samurai culture. Adams's hidden role in transferring shipbuilding technologies from the West to Japan helped modernize the Japanese fleet, a secret advantage during a time of isolationist policies in Japan. These contributions are akin to Blackthorne's efforts in Shogun to assist in modernizing Japanese defenses. Each of these points illustrates how Adams, like his fictional counterpart Blackthorne, played a crucial role in bridging two very different worlds, making hidden discoveries that had lasting impacts far beyond his own life. William Adams had a great impact on history. Adams facilitated a greater understanding and appreciation of Western technologies and ideas in Japan. He introduced shipbuilding techniques and navigational skills, which significantly advanced Japanese maritime capabilities. This not only enhanced trade routes within Asia, but also helped Japan in developing defense strategies against potential invasions. By gaining the trust of Tokugawa Ieyasu, Adams played a subtle but significant role in shaping some of the policies regarding the treatment of foreigners in Japan. His insights and advice were considered in diplomatic decisions, which later influenced Japan's isolationist policies under the Tokugawa shogunate. His unique position also helped Ieyasu understand more about European politics and strategies. Adams's presence and his eventual naturalization as a Japanese citizen set precedents for how other foreigners were treated and integrated into Japanese society. His successful integration helped establish the model that influenced the limited but strategically important interactions Japan had with other European entities until the country closed its doors to most foreigners. Adams' story continued to resonate in both Japanese and British cultures. In Japan, he is remembered in several memorials, and his life story has been celebrated in various forms of media. including novels and television series. His legacy also helps illustrate the early instances of globalization and cultural fusion. By sharing his knowledge of the English language, Adams contributed to the early education of the Japanese in the English language and European customs. This knowledge became crucial as Japan began to engage more frequently with Western nations in the following centuries. By examining these aspects, we can see that William Adams's impact went far beyond his lifetime, influencing Japanese maritime development, foreign policy, cultural integration, and educational methods. Now this is where it gets even more interesting. The lost evidence consists of previously unknown documents found in an old archive in Hirado, a city where Adams was active. These documents include detailed drawings and plans for building Western-style ships, as well as correspondences with Japanese craftsmen and the shogun himself. These findings highlight Adams's pivotal role in revolutionizing Japanese maritime technology and military strategies, much like the role played by his fictional counterpart, Blackthorne in Shogun. These plans and letters reveal that Adams did not simply adapt to Japanese culture, he became a key figure in advancing it. His expertise in shipbuilding and navigation, gleaned from his experiences in Europe, was eagerly adopted by the Japanese. The documents show his detailed contributions to ship design, which helped Japan enhance its naval capabilities and increase its reach across the seas. This aspect of his integration into Japanese society was largely unknown until the discovery of these documents. Moreover, the lost evidence includes notes on navigation techniques, which were, at the time, revolutionary for Japan. Adams taught the Japanese how to use Western navigational instruments and methods, significantly improving their ability to explore and trade. This educational role further cemented his status within Japanese society and his close relationship with the shogun, much like Blackthorne, who becomes a key advisor and confidant to the shogun in the novel. The impact of these new findings is considerable. They not only enhance our understanding of William Adams as a critical figure in Japanese history, but also paint a more detailed picture of his life and work. Adams's story, as enriched by these documents, shows a man who bridged cultural divides and became an integral part of the society he joined. His story parallels that of Blackthorne, who, despite being a foreigner, rises to prominence through his skills and knowledge, eventually integrating into and influencing Japanese politics and culture. These revelations also underscore the mutual respect and collaboration between Adams and the Japanese people. Unlike the typical narratives of conflict and dominion associated with European interactions in Asia, Adams's experience is one of mutual exchange and shared growth. His contributions helped lay the foundations for Japan's maritime expansion and technological advancement, which would later enable it to become a major world power.